Welcome to Trading Lounge and the US indices. We'll look at the S&P, the Nasdaq, and a couple of stocks within that. I think we're looking at Apple, and we've been working with Amazon, so we'll look at that as well. And all the counts are pretty much the same for the US markets and US stocks as well, in that if we pick it up here from wave 4 here, up to blue wave 5 here, which is minute degree, and then we're looking for 5 waves within that, and we have wave 1 and 2 here, and then we're looking for wave 3 here, which is in most cases the longest and the strongest, and we have wave 1 and 2 and 3, and we've been working through to 4 here, and now we're looking for wave 5 to move up here. So in wave 5 moving up here, we've got wave 1 and 2 in here, and then we've got wave 3 in here, and then probably don't need that here. Let me just fix that up a little bit. That would be 1 and 2 and 3. Oh, you will still need that, yeah. So there'll still be, sorry about that. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So we'll still need wave 3 here. Then we'll see wave 4, and then we'll see wave 5 here. Be something like that. And then the correction. So you just got to be a bit mindful that the market can pull back down to this area here. It might be an idea of thinking that taking some profit here, and then we can, if I can just borrow that, then we can re-enter back in just over here. Once we've got this correction here, yes, we could buy at the low and so on here, but you know, we've got 2,600 here, so that as support would be the safe trade at that point. So getting out up here at 2610, and then looking to get back in, say, on 2603 here on micro group 1 there might be a thought, something of that nature anyway, but our target basically is further up, so we can put that. I mean, I really like the idea of the target being 2650 here. I just don't know if we're going to get there as such. So just to be safe for the time being, we'll put the target at 2630, which is also the top of group 1 as well. And what we normally find is that if the extension is in wave 3 here, then as a rule of thumb, the length of wave 1 here and wave 5 will be roughly the same. So I mean, I really like this number here. This is where a market can really fail from here, but it can also fail to find support on top of group 1 here, the 30, and fail from that point. So we may adjust that there as we go along a little bit. And the Nasdaq is exactly the same as well. So here, there's no change in this trend here either. So from, just squash this up a little bit here, and we've got 65 here, which is the medium level in regards to trading lounge, trading levels. And from wave 4 here, we've got wave 1 and 2 here, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 into here, and then looking for wave 5 to go a little bit higher. So we're looking for a correction, as we should do, across the 6,400, but it should stay as you know, we've got group 1 above. This is the closest largest number, so this is what it's all about here, and we're looking for the classic trading levels pattern, which is the arrival, the reaction, the first high above the level, then the corrective pattern, and then the next trend. And this space in here from the top of group 1 here and below group 2 here, that's just the natural environment for a correction to take place at whatever number. In this case here, the 6,400 is the dominating number, so that's the psychology of where all the orders are going to play out in a zone, in a group, and yeah, we know that. So this should be a pretty smooth ride here. So we'll just stay long in the, if you're long in this one, we'll stay long up into this space. The Nasdaq has been one of the drivers in this trend moving up here, so we've kept an eye on a few things, and one of the main ones was Amazon. So this is just the 100 tick chart, but it's the same thing here as well. So we had wave 3 and wave 4 here, and we're looking at wave 1 and wave 2 here. Wave 3 is extending really nicely, so it will be sucked up to 1200 here as wave 3, then wave 4 pulling back, and then wave 5 up here. But we shouldn't expect too much out of wave 5, by the way, because when you consider wave 3 here, from wave 2 to wave 3 here, has the extension in it, and wave 1 here is really quite small in this particular instance, isn't it? So, I mean, this could also be here. I could have this count wrong here as well, and wave 4 could be over here with this, and all of this across here as well. But it's not that it matters too much, because I know that will be pulled into the 1200 here, and we're not finished with this particular structure just yet as well. We looked at Apple last time, so I'll just have a quick, I don't think there'll be any change in Apple. I've just got it on the daily chart here. So look, the main point here is that this particular move from this wave 4 here as wave 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 is just not completed yet. This move up here needs to make a new high above wave 3 here. So we can look at 180 here is the target for Apple. Yes, it can go higher to 182, 183 area here before we see a correction across this level here, but you know, we always consider number 8 a profit-taking number. It's normally the first even number before the next whole number here. So in this case, it's a lot of space, but the theory still plays out well, and we would expect a corrective pattern across the 180, and a chance of that happening would be up in the high 90% marks there. So it's worth taking heed of the trading levels concept at that point. Alrighty, just a short video because there's not a lot of change coming back from the holidays as such in the US, but that's where we are. Alrighty, cheers.